Sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What's up, you bizarre cinema-loving weirdos, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer. And today I have a strange Z-grade schlock movie lined up for us. It is Ted Mickles' 1968 cult classic flick, The Astro Zombies. And this one is weird, all kinds of strange, but a whole hell of a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Here is The Astro Zombies. The Astro Zombies is a strange and unusual late 60s horror sci-fi oddity, which blends with exceptionally entertaining results, the clashing of multiple genre trappings, and all with an odd low-budget twist. Steeped in bizarre charm and drowning in familiar B-movie faces, this wild production revels in its cult classic status, balancing between both the title of worst movie ever and heralded bizarre cinema. With violence, monster mayhem, and sultry women aplenty, The Astro Zombies is without a doubt a spectacle to witness, and it's one that you'll never soon forget. The film follows the wacky antics of disgruntled mad scientist Dr. DeMarco as he attempts to create a superhuman being from a criminal's dead body. After his experiment runs amok and goes on a killing spree, Dr. DeMarco and his nefarious plans come into the crosshairs of a dashing CIA agent named Eric Porter and an international spy ring led by a super sexy femme fatale temptress named Satana. Will the Mad Doctor be able to wrangle his creation and perfect his craft? Or will the warring factions capture or ultimately destroy his life's work? Time will only tell. In true B-movie fashion and smack dab in schlock territory, The Astro Zombies has an eclectic cast of characters to fill up its roster. From mad scientists bent on power to sleazy henchmen and busty assassins, this insane flick really packs in the entertainment value into this topsy-turvy production. Though performed in dire splendor, yet strangely enthralling in its oddness, the players' combined efforts give the movie an otherworldly feel, as if aliens were trying to interpret how human beings socialize and interact. The end result is a blast, and it's the true recipe for why this film is so damn entertaining. The heavy hitters and beautiful sinners of this outrageous horror sci-fi amalgam are John Carradine as Dr. DeMarco, the disgraced space agency scientist turned mad doctor hell-bent on creating a race of supermen; Tom Pace as Eric Porter, a suave and charismatic undercover agent determined to bring Dr. DeMarco down; Tura Satana as Satana, a super sexy and extremely busty enforcer of an international crime syndicate; Wendell Corey as Holman, a CIA bigwig and unabashed prick extraordinaire; Joan Patrick as Janine Norwalk, a gorgeous science assistant who gets wrapped up in Dr. DeMarco's diabolical plans; William Baghdad as Franchot, Dr. DeMarco's demented hunchback assistant and all-around professional weirdo; and finally Rafael Campos as Juan, Satana's right-hand henchman and deadly assassin. With piss and vinegar, the cast does a remarkable job in bringing style and strangeness to the picture, and they all do their part in making this production the oddity that it is. When it comes to B-movie oddities or even Z-grade schlock, there aren't too many films that top the absurdity and presentation of The Astro Zombies. It's ridiculous, campy, unusual, and totally mental, and for me that's what makes it so damn endearing and charming. The plot of a mad scientist creating a race of supermen in the form of a strange Astro Zombie is a thing of demented beauty, and the fact that this concept even made it to the silver screen is a marvel unto itself. The blending of horror and science fiction into a bastardized concoction of spy tropes and sexy femme fatale eye candy really captures the wild spirit of cult classic flicks in general and the attitude that comes along with those treasured cinematic efforts. The creature design for the titular Astro Zombie is simple yet surprisingly effective. Added on top of that, the production's penchant to go a little off the handle and run completely off the rails with its violence and mean spirit gives this little gem just enough bizarre vigor to make it quite a spectacle indeed. Throw in the iconic Tura Satana and her TNA, and you have yourself one hell of a wild ride that hits all the right sweet spots in genre silliness and seductive visuals. If you love strange flicks and you can't get enough of the wacky films that come out of the 60s, then you need to witness this monstrosity for yourself. It's rough around the edges, wholly violent, and completely mean-spirited, and without a doubt out of its mind. And that's just how I love my Z-grade schlock. In the end, the Astro Zombies is a bizarrely badass sci-fi horror creation. And there you have it, you freak shows. That is just the strange and unusual, bizarre cult classic, the Astro Zombies. Nothing really like it out there. Very simplistic and silly, but it's one of those movies that's just really entertaining. Great cast, unusual premise, but a whole hell of a lot of fun. Guys, I hope you like that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have a time on your hands, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya.